Hey guys, this week I'm gonna do Mega Shredder from Same As It Never Was from 2003 TMNT series. So I have a drawing there for my reference, and I knew I wanted to make this guy out of Gundam, but I didn't know when I'd be able to afford it. But I got an Amazon gift card for my birthday, so I bought two. They're smaller, one's 4.5 inch and one's 6, and I'm gonna kit bash those together. But the smaller one that I'm going to use most of the body from came already put together. So I don't have to, I can't, I don't know. That was an issue I wasn't expecting, but I cut a piece to give the middle for Shredder's classic helmet style forked, I don't know, design. These pieces, because I needed some more pieces, it's from a hair trimmer, the clip that goes on, and I just cut one of those up because they're the right shape and size. Now I'm drilling 2 holes, one in each side for these other arms. I put together a bunch of stuff from the guy who came in pieces. This is black primer mixed with black acrylic. It's an acrylic primer mixed with regular black acrylic to thicken it up, give it a better coat. And I'm painting everywhere that I'm not painting red, so the spots that I leave white are gonna eventually get painted red. But so this guy, he's half the size that I would want him to be, so I don't know if the channel gets monetized, I'll do a full-size one. But those Gundam, for the right size, they're like $100 I would have had to spend, and can't afford that. But I started for the Krang head, or not Krang, Utrom Shredder's head. It's a little piece of EVA foam, and then I added 2mm white where his eyes and mouth go, and then I have a clay foam that I use to build his body, well, his head, body, brain, and tentacles, you know. And then you can kind of try to score it a bit, but it's better if you do that after it's like halfway dried, and it has to dry for 24 hours. So now I moved on to a layer of silver, everything that's going to be silver. And now I'm dry brushing everywhere pretty much, because it's all metal. So these shredders. By just putting a little tiny bit of paint and then spreading it as far as much as you can, and it'll just pick up on the edges and make everything look metal, which is cool. And Shredder should be very capable of shredding. So now it's the next day, so I have to wait for this to dry a whole day, and I'm going with a true maroon as this base color. I'm giving to him and painting him and making him into Shredder. So I don't know if you haven't seen the 2003 series. The episode Same As It Never Was is a great episode, but spoilers, Shredder is an Utrom. And I say that, but you would see at the end when I show you the picture of him, and you can see me painting an Utrom head. Well, that's Shredder. And this is something I used to do before I started filming my customs. When I had extra paint left over, I would just smudge it all over a canvas and see what I come up with at the end of a couple projects. Now I moved on to, it's a satin engine red. I had already put a base coat on the red spots, but now I wanted a brighter red. And now I'm kind of dry brushing and just blotching a little of that brighter red onto Utrom Shredder. Yeah, just Utrom Shredder. It's not Utrom Shredder head, it's the Mega Shredder's head, which is Utrom Shredder. And then giving a little second coat. I'm trying to make it pop out, like doing a thick coat so it looks more like a light shining. So that's what Utrom Shredder looks like. And he's got that purple scar. Then I'm just using a toothpick. I just gave him that scar. Now I'm putting this guy together. I just super glue the 2 arms that I made. Those were from the for clipper piece and just a plastic black twist tie. Now I gave a wash to the inside of his mouth because I had scored it to make it look like teeth, but after I put the wash, that didn't really come out. It was hard to tell because it was white and white. But so that's what he looks like. Mega Shredder from Same as It Never Was from the 2003 series. I highly recommend you watch that episode if you haven't, because it's dope. But thanks a lot for watching. Until next time, remember, always keep your head up. See you next week. Peace.